Hi guys, this is your life path reading for life path number twos for May 2020. Sorry I didn't do any April videos. I've actually shifted and there was a lot going on with, the virus, everything else going on. I kind of felt it was a bit of a waste of time because we're all in the same boat and we're all in this together. I am going to do things a little bit differently. Welcome to my lounge, guys. I'm actually going to shuffle the cards on screen on camera, if you like. So this is the first time I've ever shuffled the cards really on my videos. Just get a jumper card, so we'll pull them out. And I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm not doing new moons, full moons, all that sort of type thing. So we'll just concentrate on shuffling the cards here for life path number twos. What do they most need to know? Your jumper card. So if you were coming to me for a personal reading, or even if we were on Messenger or anything like this, this is how I would do the cards in front of you. My guides always know I take the middle stack of cards. You've got the King of Water, which is the King of Cups that jumped out of the card, jumped out of the deck. I'm just going to place your cards out. We'll move them over a little bit so you can see. Too far over, otherwise I'm not going to get all the cards in. So. Interesting cards. At the bottom of the deck, once I've seen it, we've got the Six of Earth. So that's a Six of Pentacles. I'm going to take this card as well. But I can clarify, I did for the other videos that I've done, I clarified the final outcome card. So this at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Earth, or the Six of Pentacles. It says gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debt. So that's a pretty good card for the bottom of the deck card. This is saying that things will be balanced out. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities. And there's going to be a lot of new career opportunities as people use their intuition. And like I said in some of the other videos that I've done, nothing is going to be the same ever again, probably. We're not going to turn back the clock and go straight into our normal lives. Everything has changed at the moment. But with this card here, it's saying that all yours will be balanced out. Anything that if you feel like you've been having to rob Peter to pay Paul, all these sorts of things, all your debits will be paid off, that you're going to manage coins. And it may even be that, receiving a loan, paying off debit. It could be these new career opportunities too that come up on the horizons. A lot of businesses, that sort of type thing, they've been closed, they're financially struggling. Nothing will be the same. This might even be that you go into a new career, or your career changes quite substantially. So we'll put that one down. Not sure where this King of Water that jumped out of the deck is going to come into this spread. It says trustworthy, compassionate, respected and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. So we'll see where that King of Cups comes into it. We'll start with these two cards in the centre. The first one we got, which is generally, this is the centre of the spread. First card is always the strongest. It's the Two of Earth. And it says, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So this is Two of Pentacles in the normal traditional tarot, if you like, where it's a juggler juggling two balls sort of type thing. This is what you're going to feel like. And I'm pretty sure it's probably in your home environment because of the card crossing it, which is the Four of Fire. And it says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion of a project. So I don't know about you guys, but since we've been in lockdown and that, there's been a few home projects, all that sort of type thing that have been going on. So everybody's basically had this time in lockdown to straighten up their houses, sort out drawers, cupboards, everything, do the home fix-it jobs, all that sort of type thing. So this is where I think this card is, it was crossing it. If you haven't got any projects finished, now is the time to get those up and underway and finished, because there's a little bit of a juggling act going on here, and you don't want to be juggling all these home chores, that sort of type thing. It could be even in your business. You might have to juggle things around. No business is ever going to be the same, whether you're in a restaurant business, anything, things are going to change drastically. People are going to have to start wearing gloves and masks, all this sort of type thing, waiters, waitresses, bar staff, you name it. Depends on what sort of industry you're in. Even your home life, you're still going to have to, keep things clean, wipe things down, all that sort of type thing, until we can get on top of this virus thing. Not that I like bringing this virus thing up, but we're all dealing with it at the moment. But it does say too much going on at once and need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach, especially with what's going on at the moment. People are feeling down, they're feeling confused, all that sort of type thing. Relationships, we're all having to spend more time with our partners, family, all this sort of type thing. Making things fun, we're homeschooling, we're doing all sorts of things. Don't be too rigid on how you do things, make them fun. No, housework is boring, yes. I don't know why that just jumped into my head, but you can make it fun. You can have the stereo on with your favourite music, all that sort of type thing. The kids, all this sort of type thing. There's just so much things. Cooking meals, stuff like that. Bring the kids into it. They can help. Cook things. I know in my bubble, I've got 2 granddaughters here. One of them likes to cook, so we've been cooking things and making things, baking things, all sorts of things. We're all sort of having to do things differently. It's not just everybody gets up and goes to work, all this sort of type thing. But definitely with that card, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, and this is what you're trying to bring into the situation. This card, as they say, it's crossing this card here with your 2 of Earth here. It says too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Your playful approach, bring contentment into it, bring peace, all this sort of thing. Bring that into the scenario that you're, of your bubble. We don't know when we're all coming out of this, but I know for a fact that things will never be the same as they used to be. But like this card is saying, and this is the card that is beneath you, and it's a major arcana card that says renewal. Everything we know on this planet will be renewed. The way we do things, the way we communicate with people, our family, everything. Excuse me. It says review and evaluate, a favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. That's the card I want to go back to, this one here. A new career opportunity is the one that sort of jumped out at me there. This could be the new career opportunity here, and it is a major arcana card. It says time to move in a new direction. So this card here, I think, is the Judgment card. In the normal tarot. So yeah, we're all going to be moving in a new direction very, very soon, hopefully, if we can get out of lockdown, all this sort of type thing. But yeah, there's a lot of instability in the world at the moment, and none of us know where we're going. So I hope these videos help in some sort of way. It's also a number 20, this renewal card. You are a life path number 2. So it's very much, the card of your life path number. It says review and evaluate a favourable assessment of facts. Time to move in a new direction. So, and coming back to this King of Water that jumped out of the deck, it says trustworthy and heartfelt advice. So there may be some advice along with this card here that you need to take heed of, if you like. Especially when you're reviewing and evaluating. Your past card here is the 9 of Fire, or the 9 of Wands. And it says, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So, that's a pretty good card to have in your past. You believed in yourself. You can do it. We all can. And this card is telling you not to give up. Okay, it's just a little push in the background here, saying projects that protect. Sorry guys, it's my phone. Sorry guys, my daughter just rang. So anyway, we'll get back into this, and I can't even remember where we were. I think we were on the 9 of Fire here, which is your past card, which says don't give up, protect that which you've created, and have courage and believe in yourself. Definitely believe in yourself. We can all get through this as long as we all believe in ourselves. But definitely there's a renewal coming here. And there's also a decision to make. You've got 2 2s here as well. You've got the 2 of Earth here, and it says too much going on, the need to make a decision. And right above it is the decisions card, the 2 of Swords. And it says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, stalemate, pretending there is no problem. We can all bury our heads in the sand. And sometimes it's a good thing to do, and sometimes it's not a good thing to do. None of us basically can bury our heads in the sand of what's going on. Whatever this decision is, you've got 2 cards here referring to making a decision. Now this could be about a new direction that you're taking in life. Just looking at all these cards here. It could be, with the 6 of Earth here, paying off debit, all this sort of type thing. This is the decision that you may need to make. Getting a loan to pay it off. You've got the King of Cups here, though, also. Just having a look at the next cards that you've got, sort of thing, to see if we have an Ace here, which is your personal card, is the Ace of Water also. So there is a decision that may need to be made here around your career. Home and family comes up. But definitely it's kind of like you've got quite a few emotional cards here. The one crossing it, 4 of Fire here. It's about this happy home life. This is what you're creating. You're also trying to get out of this 2 of Earth here. with too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach, you know. But definitely with this decisions card, this is pretty blunt and to the point, this card. There's no fluff with this card. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, stalemate, pretending there is no problem when there is a problem. Okay, there's a big problem in the world at the moment, and we all know what that is, which is going to create several other problems in the world. You know, stock markets, you name it, businesses, family relationships. There's a lot basically in this mix with this coronavirus. So there's a decision that needs to be made, and I'm not saying it's around the coronavirus. I just brought that up. But definitely you've got too much going on. You need to make a decision. You need to finish some tasks for this renewal to happen in life. For your renewal, with Archangel Jeremiah here, review and evaluate a favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction, and that's the decision that you've got to basically make. There'll be quite a few of us making that decision, basically whether we're going to go back to our old ways or whether we're going to stick with, you know, the renewal of the whole collective, if you like. Every one of us are going to have to make that decision, you know, whether we fall back into old habits and think, she'll be right, mate. It's not going to be right. The whole system, everything in this world is going to change. I'm going to go to your future card here, and it's the Three of Water, or the Three of Cups. It says a celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. Again, the need to have more fun is coming up. You know, there's a lot of doom and gloom in the world at the moment. We need people to, you know, be the life and soul of the parties, to have something to celebrate, you know. Go around with a smile on their face. Give a smile to a person. You know, there's a lot of weird scenarios out playing there in the world at the moment, you know. People are a little bit glum and down in the dumps and over this lockdown and thinking, you know, people are losing jobs, you know, financially, all sorts of things are happening. So if, you know, just a few of us can just spread a little bit of light here to the rest of, you know, the people that we live with, you know, the collective, check on your neighbours, all that sort of type thing. Say hi, you know, try and uplift somebody else, you know. The need to have more fun, you know, we all do. We've all been through quite a lot recently. But that is your future card, the Three of Cups there. It's a celebration, it could be a wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement. But I'm feeling with this card, it's more hitting me that there's a need to have more fun. Okay, and you've got that in these other cards as well. You've got consider a more playful approach, and that's your middle card here. So your future card is looking very good. So I think you will make that decision. If you need help making that decision, I'll tell you at the end of this video how you can contact me. We're going to go down to this card here, and this is your environments card, and it's the Seven of Fire. And it reads, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. The Seven of Fire here is the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground. Usually it's somebody standing up on higher ground. You've got six other wands facing towards you, but you're standing with your wand on higher ground, defending all those other people, all those six other wands. In this depiction, you have a person on a dragon with the wands. Basically, you have the wands here. As you can see that card, see the wands pointing towards them or being thrown towards them. She's on a dragon and she's defending her and the dragon, if you like. You're going to have to defend your stance on this decision, this renewal, even this, you know, new direction, favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. You might have to stand your ground on this one. going to go now to this card here, because this is you yourself, and it is the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. It says falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So again, you know, new things in the home. It could be actually moving to a new home. When we come out of lockdown, who knows what's going to happen in May, but all these cards have come out for you guys. But this is your new beginning. And it could also be that, you know, you are falling in love with somebody. You've had this time to spend with your partner. Maybe you've rekindled the relationship. You know, there's a lot of scenarios with this one. Like it says, a resurgence of a relationship. So that could be quite a possibility that you found, you know, you've had fun with your partner recently, all that sort of type thing. You know, you brought a bit of laughter and a bit of spark back into it. But the Ace of Cups is usually, you know, a cup of love. But yeah, that's a pretty good card. There's your new beginning, one of them. You've got this renewal card here. We're going to go to your hopes and fears card here, which is the Six of Fire, and it says victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. This is usually the Six of Wands in the normal tarot deck. I hope you can see those cards. Which is there's a parade. He's, you know, going in down the street. Everybody's cheering, all that sort of type thing. This is basically in your hopes and fears card. So to me, this being in your hopes and fears card, this decision that you have to make, you're hoping that, you know, you're going to be able to celebrate it, that you're making the right decisions, all this sort of type thing. That you've got the victory basically in this card. Good news is on its way. This is what you're hoping will happen. This is your hopes and fears here. So keep hold of that thought, okay? I can't tell you one way or the other what's going to happen, but this is your hopes and fears card. So you're either fearing it or you're hoping it. What I would do, or what I should suggest to do, is see how you feel about it. If you think it's a good idea, like you're reviewing things, if it feels right, go with your gut instinct. If it feels like no, you're going to leave it alone, leave it alone. But you've got the wise advice and all this sort of type thing anyway, if you need help basically with where you're going. Your final outcome card is the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Wands. No, it's not the Eight of Wands, sorry. Eight of Swords. And it says, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards, but this is your final outcome card here. I'll read that one again. The illusion of being trapped, like we're all in an illusion at the moment. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Again, coming back to this card here, the one that is above you here, making this decision. Don't be afraid to make this decision. You need to make this decision for all this renewal to come about. So I'm going to pull some more clarifying cards on that. Sorry guys, I know these videos are getting very long. Just remember they are general readings. We'll pull a clarifying card please on the Eight of Air. There it is. Here's your new beginning. You've got the Fool card, or the Dreamer card, as they call it in this deck. It says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So look for those unexpected opportunities. This is a brilliant card to go with that one. If you're feeling like you're trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, this card here is telling you to take a leap of faith. Okay? It says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. And it is a major arcana card. We'll pull one more card, please. You get another major arcana card. It's the World card. This is with Archangel Michael. And it says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path forward is enlightenment, or is enlightened if you like. That's a pretty good card to get actually, especially because these are sort of, you've got the renewal card, and the renewal card basically gives you the dreamer card or the full card, and then you get the end of the cycle with the world card here. So I think everybody is expecting a lot of doom and gloom sort of type thing, but once we get over these bumps in the road and with what's happening in the world, we're going to be on a better path. As it says here, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. I'm going to pull one more because I like to pull 3 cards, and we're going to pull one more overall card. I'm just going to go back to this 6 of Earth here. Do you remember this one at the beginning where the scales are even? Okay, everything's going to work out. As it says, gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debt. So make that decision, guys. We've all been under strain and that sort of type thing financially. I don't think you guys are going to have anything to worry about as long as you make the decisions to make the decision that you need to make. So we'll go a final overall card for the whole spread, please. Another major arcana card, guys, and it's called Release in this deck. It's with Archangel Azrael, and it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So it's a pretty good, I'm just trying to think here. I think this is the death card in the normal traditional tarot. I could be corrected on that one. I haven't used these cards for a wee while, but I was guided to change the deck, and that's what I've done. So basically you are releasing all of this past stuff, all the past stuff that's happened, and you get this renewal. You can put all these cards up together. There's 4 major arcana cards there. You get the renewal card. You take the leap of faith once you've made that decision. It's the end of a cycle. You get the world card, and then you release it all. You release it, let it go, because you're now on this new journey, or this renewal of your journey and path. So I'm going to leave it there. But those are 3, to get 3 major arcana cards in the last, lot. That's quite a major. So yes, you might have a little bit of a trying time here in the beginning of the month. You've got a new, 2 new beginnings here with a renewal card and the Ace of Water. Make that decision. But, bring a playful approach into it. The need to have more fun, that's in your future. Especially with those cards that we've just pulled there at the end here, I think you will get this victory. You will get that parade, and you will get that celebration. You're going to be celebrating your life, the life of those around you. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. As I said before, if you need any help in making that decision, or just general in life, I'm doing a discounted price for my personal readings, which I do on Facebook Messenger. If you're not on Facebook, we can do it over the phone, or we can work out some other way. I've got Skype as another option, so it's going to be 50% less. So if you want a half-hour reading, it'll be $15. If you want a hour reading, it will be $30, and that's New Zealand dollars as well. So like I said, I'll leave all information down below of how you can contact me through my Facebook page, or through email even, or Facebook Messenger. So I'll leave all that information in the boxes below. Love and light, guys, and I wish you all well. Keep safe, and we'll talk soon.